Yo, what's happening? It's your man, Vegan Trainer here once again. Also, you can call me Tay. It's all good. All right, and today I want to talk about something that I've got from another email subscriber who, I like to ask feedback. And this one lady, she's like, look, detox. How do we do it? What do you suggest? How would you, send your client through a detox? And of course, me personally, I don't believe in a lot of these crazy detoxes that you have to pay money for these days. I really think it's a big money grab, and I really think that a lot of you are wasting money going out and buying all these different juice cleanses and all this other crap. I'm gonna keep it real with you, actually. What do you do to detox? Stop eating. Seriously, stop eating, stop eating, stop eating. All right, now where am I going with this? A lot of people don't know that when you fast, especially for extended periods, your body undergoes a period of what you call autophagy. Autophagy literally just means that your body is cannibalizing or eating or burning all of the bad cells. Okay, now cells are what hold a lot of your chemicals or toxins that you're trying to get rid of. So if you get rid of the bad cells or the toxic cells, are you detoxing? Yeah. All right. Yes, you are detoxing. So for a lot of you who are going and buying these juice cleanses and buying these different crazy herbs, not to say that herbs don't work. I do believe in the power of herbs. Yes, some of them do work. But just baseline, if you want to detox, you want to get some things flowing out, fast. Stop eating. Okay. The reason why is because when we eat, the body has one fuel source, especially most of my vegans. Most of you are eating a lot of carbohydrates. If you're eating a lot of carbohydrates, 9 times out of 10, every time you eat, you get an insulin response. When you get an insulin response, what does that mean? That means your body is, one, going to store a little fat, usually, especially if you're not using all this insulin. 2, that means your body never switches fuel sources. And what that means is you're always running on glucose, which comes from carbohydrates, which comes from most of your vegan foods, including beans, including rice, and other grains. So that is one that we have to cut out for a while, fast, okay? This is what I suggest for all of my clients. If you've worked with me, you fasted before, okay? And if you come into my program, we're gonna fast. Why? Because ladies, I wanna fix your menstrual cycle. Fellas, I wanna get your sex drive back. Ladies, I wanna get your skin clear. Fellas, I wanna get your skin clear. Ladies, I wanna grow your butt and your thighs with real body, not fat and toxins and waste. I wanna build your body with real weight, real like substance that's gonna stick around and keep you healthy. Fellas, I wanna get you the biceps, the chest, the shoulders, the real way, okay? So that's why we're gonna fast. That's why we're gonna do some of the things we do, also by not spiking the insulin level too much. Now for some of you, you're gonna ask me how long should I fast? I always suggest starting off with a 24-hour fast first. Drink lots of water. And if you get a headache, because most of you will, you need to be taking 2 teaspoons of Himalayan sea salt. Okay, oh, I'm sorry, Himalayan pink salt. 2 teaspoons inside of 8 to 16 ounces of water. Knock it back, okay? This is gonna get those electrolytes in the body that you need, because when you fast, you kind of lose a little electrolytes. You pee a little bit or a lot. All right, if you've already done a 24-hour fast, go ahead and let's extend it. Let's try 48. Some of you may be even brave enough to go ahead and start 72. If you can do a 72-hour fast, I think it will be great for you. Why? Because once you pass about that 36 to 48-hour period, that's when your body starts to kick into the cellular system. So now we're using those. If you have cancer, not saying I can cure it, all right? Not saying I can do anything with it. Got to protect my own butt. But if you have cancerous cells or junk cells or dirty cells or fat cells that are white adipose tissue cells, okay, which don't contribute anything but harm to the body, what we're going to do now is start tapping into those cells. So if you want to get a detox, you want to really clean out, let's do what the Most High, God, Buddha, Allah, Jesus, whoever you pray to, the universe, whatever you feel like created you, let's do what that or they created you to do for a detox, which is fast. All right, it's in all the religious books, okay? Whether you're dealing with Yom Kippur or 40 days, 40 nights with Lent, whether you're dealing with, you know, people do Daniel fast, all these different things are meant for you to actually restrain yourself away from food, okay? In most cases. So, you want to detox the right way. Let's just take it back old school and go without food. When animals get sick, when animals need to detox, when animals are, you know, broken bones or something, they don't eat. Some of them don't drink. A lot of them don't drink either. And they just chill out and fast for a couple days, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. I'm not suggesting you go that long. Let's stick with the 48 to 72 hours, or 24 to 72 hours. And then we can go from there, maybe. There are different ways you have to break fast. There are different things you have to take during fast. Me personally, and it's just me personally, I do those 2 teaspoons of pink Himalayan salt with I do 16 ounces of water, because I also do 1 tablespoon of this, which is my magic moss, gets my minerals in, and my detoxifying algin. That's why I want it, because this has algin and the minerals. I need minerals, especially like magnesium and stuff. So I take that with 2 teaspoons of sea salt and 16 ounces of water, and I just stir it up, and I drink that twice a day. The reason why is because, 1, algin, which is in this, helps to pull metals out of the body. And metals are in the water, tap water especially. Metals are in your shower. So if you're showering and the water's getting in, there's still water. It's getting into your body via skin. If you eat fish, have ever eaten fish, or eaten anything out of the ocean that doesn't contain algin, you probably got heavy metals in you as well. The only reason this, being from the ocean, does not have heavy metals is because it has algin, which pushes or pulls out heavy metals, which is why I take it during my fast. Not only do I take that during my fast for the minerals, the electrolytes, and pulling out the heavy metals, I also take it because it helps me to lean out. So summertime's coming up. This is what I usually do when I want to get my abs right. I'm trying to get lean, and this year I'm trying to get as lean as I've ever been. So normally I can get down to about 9–10% body fat. Right now I'm actually floating at about 10% body fat. I'm trying to go to about 7 this year. I'm doing some things, you know, doing what I got to do to take care of that, okay? And we're gonna see 7% body fat before the summer gets here. So I use that to really get me down, and then I put it in my smoothies too, because I'm getting ready to break my fast and drink that. So that's what I do. Lots and lots of minerals, electrolytes, and pulling the algin out of the body, or using algin to pull heavy metals out of the body. So that's how I suggest detoxing. If you are not fasting, it's probably because you are super carb burning. And what I mean by that is, a lot of you can't fast right now. Why? Because 1, it's mental, but 2, you go 4 or 5 hours without eating, and you start tweaking, and you need food, and you get headaches, and you feel like your energy goes down. Why? Because you are carb burning right now. And when you go without carbs, you have these issues. Now, we who can fast for 48, 72 type of hours, we are fat burning. And what that means is we're fat adapted, which means we don't burn glucose. We don't burn carbohydrates right now. What we do is we burn fat. And the way I get in there is, of course, you want to fast. You want to produce a few ketones in the blood, which lets you know you're burning fat. And from there, you just eat good fats and keep burning fat. When people mess up, it's because they go and have more carbohydrates. That keeps you in the high or hyper carbohydrate burning mode, and you never get into fat burning mode, which is why a lot of you fast but you still have guts. A lot of you eat vegan but you still have guts, or you're still somewhat fluffy. Okay, that's what we call it. So the reasons you are fluffy, 1 is because you're full of heavy metals, full of toxicity, you're not fasting enough, and you're not fat adapted. So that is it for me today. I hope you at least got a little something out of this. Don't be afraid to fast. If you need help, of course, you know how to reach me. Of course, I'm still pushing my all of my clients actually. I'm still pushing all of my clients to the next level. And if you want to become one of my clients, comment below, and or you can hit a link below. I have a place below where you can actually apply to come into the program. I keep it very small because I want to work. I work very closely with my clients. We do walkie-talkies and everything. So if you want to get into that, link will be below. Also, if you're trying to get your magic mouse, I will also post a link of that below. Outside of that, be looking forward to next time's video. I'm not sure what we're going to talk about, but it's going to be good as always. All right, so I love you all. Have a great day. Let's keep moving. Peace. Oh, and you know what I hadn't said in a while? You too have the right to eat yourself to death or to life. Choice is yours. All right, I'm out for real now.